Well, hello, friends. I'm here in Las Vegas for the Barrett Jackson Classic Car and Lifestyle event, and I've been enjoying that. It's at the Las Vegas Convention Center West Hall, and as I was walking in, you probably heard they have the thrill ride. Both Dodge and Toyota have thrill rides going. You could go in a Hellcat or a Supra. I did do both of those, and I will post a video for that, so look for that as well. But I saw the what I thought was the Tesla Loop, but apparently it's called the Vegas Loop station here, and I thought I'd take you guys for a ride. I'm finishing up my day at the Barrett Jackson car auction, and I did see some signage indicating that today is the first day that the Vegas Loop is open to head to Resorts World. So it's a new extension. So first I'm going to go ahead and, since I've never been on the Vegas Loop here within the convention center, do the loop around the convention center. I'll start from the West Hall, go through the Central Hall, and then to the South Hall. Probably get out, walk around there. I understand there's a UFC event there. Not my thing, but I'll at least check out the station, then hop back in and come back. And I believe I have to switch vehicles to get to Resorts World because that's a new extension and they don't have all their drivers trained on it. So I was talking with some of the folks here and they're telling me that it's not complete. They're still working on it. It's in fact not a loop. It's a one-way tunnel, so they stop traffic and allow cars to go in one direction, and then they queue up another set of maybe 3, 4, depending on how busy they are, cars, and then they have them go through the other direction. But we'll capture all that on video, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy checking it out. I made it to the South Hall, and I did get out and check out some of the displays that they had at the station, which included the large cutting wheel from the Boring Company. Not too much information, but I assume it was one of the wheels that was used to actually cut the tunnel, right? So you probably saw that as you passed by, pulled out of the tunnel and then back in the clip. So now it's time to head back to the West Station. We're not going to stop at the Central Station. And I did talk with the driver. I would have left some of the audio on, but they did have their radios on, and I didn't want any music copyright issues. So I just thought I'd go ahead and narrate and play some relaxing music for you as you watch the video. So, next video coming up after this clip will be heading over to Resorts World in the newly opened tunnel today. So I made it through the entire convention center loop. Now it's time to head over to Resorts World. So we're right back where we started at the West Hall station at the Las Vegas Convention Center. So they didn't have too many people heading over to Resorts World. It was the first day of a couple of events going on at the convention center, but I think it's going to be a pretty popular trip. One thing I did notice was with the signs that I saw up at the convention center, they did say that there was going to be a charge for it. It was $1.50 for a one-way trip, or I believe $2.50 for a day pass. So if you're staying at Resorts World or anywhere near Resorts World for that matter, I guess the Wynn is walking distance. I stayed at the Wynn, and well, you could check Google Maps and see what else is near Resorts World. And it's worth walking to Resorts World rather than taking a taxi or Ubering around. The Vegas Loop is a great option. So now it's probably going to be a little bit slower, so we'll see how many people are wanting to use it. I imagine the busiest conference or convention that I've ever gone through in Vegas was the Consumer Electronics Show, and it was mobbed, and they had buses and Ubers, and it took us a very long time to get there taking an Uber. We did opt for a bus out, and although we got there faster, it was quite cramped. So this is a good option, and I think by next year's Consumer Electronics Show, they'll have a second tunnel bored out. I believe that's the plan. I was talking with some folks when I returned to Resorts World. I sat down and had a drink at the bar and did some gaming, and they were talking about the fact that they could hear the boring taking place. They're digging the tunnels, and I can't see why they wouldn't have a loop. This idea of having just one tunnel and having to wait and group the cars together is certainly a good start, but I don't think it's a good long-term solution, right? So we finally made it over to Resorts World. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be posting more automotive, electrification, and travel content. Thanks, everyone.